There's so much discussion going on in the events industry right now about when things will get back to normal and what 2020 and beyond is going to look like for our industry. Now, I think we're all, if we're realistic with ourselves, know that if what normal means to you is the way we were in January, I don't think we're going to go back there. I don't think that's a possibility, but I don't think that's an altogether negative thing. I've been thinking about this a lot. And I think the events industry has a lot to learn from looking at what's happening to mom and pop businesses, brick and mortar businesses over the last decade. Now, if you have a look at that industry, it's been slowly getting squeezed further and further by a lot of the big online presences. And that's very similar to what's happened to our industry, except for we've all got whiplash because it's happened not over the best part of a decade, but over just a 3, 4, 5 week period. And so if we have a look at what's been happening to mom and pop businesses, really 3 things have happened. Either that store has gone away forever, never to be seen again because they were either unwilling or unable to adapt to change. And I think because it's happening so quickly, a lot of people are really feeling that pressure of trying to pivot very quickly. we're all swimming as much as we can. Anyone else feeling that? The second type of mum and pop business went 100% online and started selling their products directly to customers. And while, yes, their brick and mortar store did close, they were able to reach a much broader audience with their products because now they're accessing anyone who has access to the internet, which is pretty much everyone. And so I think that there will be a lot of events that are going to go online in 2020, never to be seen again in a convention center. And that's okay. Because again, if we look at the way we were doing online shopping 10 years ago to what it is now, there's a huge amount of innovation and it's now sleek and smooth and serves us very well. And anyone who has been paying attention to the innovation that has been happening around virtual events, I think we're already seeing people are really rising to the challenge of making these online events super valuable and super engaging and really meeting a much broader audience than they would have been able to if they had to gather everyone in a convention center together. Now, there is a third type of mom and pop business that has survived through all of the change of online retail. And maybe you have somewhere like this that you love to frequent, and it's the kind of mom and pop business that you walk into and you just feel hugged, you feel safe, you feel part of their community. You know that they are providing a safe place for you to be in community and offer a product that really speaks to your soul. And they're the kind of places that you walk into, which quite honestly appeal to the human part of us all that's really hurting right now. It's that, sense of belonging and inclusion within a very special group. And I think that events that do come back to organizations and convention centers are going to have to be like that third type of mum and pop business. We're really going to have to hone in on what we're doing to create that real sense of community and networking and make it a special place that people are actually going to want to go to. And just like if you have a think about how many average mom and pop businesses there were a decade ago, can anyone think of one now? I can't. And in that same way, there will no longer be a place in the market for an average conference. We've really got to up our game for those in-person conferences. And I'm really excited to see what this is going to bring. So as you think about how you are pivoting your conference or your event, just because something is going online doesn't mean that's a bad thing. Maybe it can be one of those new juggernauts and giants, like you could be the new Spotify or Amazon to really dominate that marketplace and go for it, absolutely. But for those people who are creating those community for in-service events, I am so excited to see that revolution as well. So what do you think? Is there a place in your industry for this? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Hit me up below.